Hi guys, it's Krista from Playing with a Purpose, and today I thought it would be fun to show you guys our outdoor playground. And it's something that I've been holding off doing for a long time because I was waiting to have some grass grow in and some other things done so that I could show it to you, but it's getting cold, and so I thought I'd show you before it gets snow covered and another year passes by. If you're new here, my name is Krista and I'm a childcare provider for up to 5 children. And on my channel, you'll find tips and tricks, all things related to childcare, shopping hauls, and the odd family vlog. So let me show you my outdoor playground. So my playground is just on the side of my house. And I have a fully fenced in yard here where the children can play. When you first come in the gate, I have a little closet here full of different activities for the children to do. The children are allowed to help themselves, and if they can't reach, they can ask for help, and they can come out here to grab some balls or rakes, hula hoops, animals out here, bug catchers, tunnels, all sorts of different things like that. This little pedal path I put in last year. That was one of my big purchases for the year, and it has been such an amazing addition to our play yard. This is something that they use every single day. They sometimes like to run on it. They like to paint it in the summertime. I have these little signs for years and years, but this is a great way to use them now. This year I invested in some really great quality tricycles. I have this one that accommodates 2 children. I have this little trike that has no pedals. And then I have a 2-wheeler, the same with no pedals. So it's just a balance bike. And then I have a traditional trike with pedals. Right here I have a couple of in-the-ground ride-on spring toys. And then I have this great big giant sandbox right here. I have a little playhouse as well as a mud kitchen. And right now I've put away all of our mud kitchen stuff for winter. So we don't have any of our toys out anymore. They're all washed and put away. I did keep a couple of our older trucks out. I'm thinking I might shrink our sandbox just a little bit, just to provide a little bit more running space. Over here you see our pet bunny. Our bunny's name is Nutmeg. In the past we've had 2 other bunnies, Cinnamon, and we also had a Sugar, and this one is called Nutmeg. And Nutmeg is loved by these little guys. They absolutely love to bring treats, and the children absolutely love her. And then over here we have a swing set. And over here I just set up a little pumpkin patch. We have a daycare garden in the center here that the children use in the springtime to plant and grow things. And I just stuck a scarecrow, some little mini pumpkins, a couple of hay bales, and a little mini tractor, and they absolutely love it. This gives the kids opportunity to jump and climb. And then over here I have a little tree house, and this was my kids when they were growing up. Before I go up into the tree house, I'll show you this. I made this little wind chime out of a xylophone. I do have to replace the strings every now and again, but the children love it. And then around the corner, these little stones were leftovers from our fireplace inside our house, and so we just use them here. Then heading into the tree house, again, we usually have like a little barbecue and some little chairs sitting here, but we've put away that for winter now. And this is the inside of the treehouse. So we have a little high chair, a little cradle with some babies, and a little cabinet, and a little rocking chair. This year we had a couple of different mommy birds lay her eggs up here. So the children gave some space for the bird to hatch her eggs out, and it was super fun to see the whole process. And then there's a little slide that goes off the deck. Because I have young children, I did have my husband add this little piece of wood here. This helps the children hold on to it and sit down safely before sliding down. I absolutely love this climber. I've replaced it I think 3 times now, but it usually lasts me a couple of years, and this is something that gets used every single day as well. So here is an overview of what our play space looks like. I'm also a big fan of loose parts, so you can see a bunch of wood here. It may look messy, but the children use these sticks and pieces of wood all the time. And these logs and sticks are great for building and using their imagination. I think it's really important to add literacy wherever we can into our learning environments. And so I just used some wood letters from the Dollar Tree, and then I paint them, and then I add some shellac over top. Message me on Instagram if you know of letters that would last better than wood. Otherwise, I do have to replace these every year or two. But I have one that says music here. On our garden, it used to say garden, and I haven't had a chance to replace those letters yet. And then our bunny's name, Nutmeg. I also have the kitchen labeled. And then, of course, I have these little street signs that are super cute. And if you're wondering, these signs are from Lakeshore Learning. I often see the children come here with their fingers and trace. And this door right here leads to my daycare space. So right here I have a shelf with more items that are just handy for me right at my fingertips, and a couple of potties and a garbage can and a bell. And then just down the stairs is my daycare. During COVID, they've asked us to use just one entrance, and so I have been taking the children through the garage at the front of the house where the parents bring their children, and I use that door to bring them out to the play yard. But it is really nice to be able to have a door that leads to our outdoor space right off of my daycare. In addition to this play space, I actually have a very large property, and so I'm really fortunate to be able to have a bush on our property. And so we often go for nature walks out in our bush. We call it the forest. We also have some chickens, and so the children get to visit them as well. I hope you enjoyed this video of our outdoor space. I'm Krista from Playing with a Purpose. I'll see you next time.